Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to, and we were playing the mission the Lizard's Mask. I do apologize to the channel and check back in roughly around, I'm going to say 2 hours or so, and you'll be able to see the actual video itself once it's processed up onto YouTube. Actual main missions in Alexandria, so we can obviously move through. And if I remember rightly, we were actually just getting to the point of where in the main storyline we were actually heading towards Memphis. So we're going to do a little bit of leveling up in Alexandria first, do some of the side quests, and we'll show you guys some of those. And once we've managed to get to at least level 15, which shouldn't take us hopefully that long, we will then move over to Memphis for the next series of videos in regards to the main storyline. Sat at our feet. And meow to you too. Right. So, let us have a quick look. As you will remember, we took out Eudorus in the last video, who was the hippo. The royal scribe of Ptolemy, Eudorus was one of the puppet masters of the pharaoh. He met his death in Alexandria's opulent bathhouse, thanks to Bayek's newly acquired hidden blade. Although he did manage to exact limited vengeance, the loss of Bayek's ring finger was Eudorus in fact the snake? So, once we had met up with Apollodorus and we had met up with Cleopatra, we actually found out that there were several others. We obviously have the lizard, the crocodile, the hyena, and the scarab, and we also learned about where they are based. We also, if you remember rightly, have some ability points. Now obviously, because this video is coming up pretty quick compared to yesterday's video, obviously you guys wouldn't have obviously had the chance to choose which one of the abilities you guys want to see unlocked next. So we will leave that with this video as well. Obviously any additional ability points, we can look at doing multiple skills as well. So please make sure you leave your like on the video, leave your comments in regards to which abilities you want to see us take next, and we can obviously get those loaded up and locked out for you. With regards to the inventory, as you guys will remember, Bayek actually took off the normal Medjay badge that he was wearing, and he actually obtained the golden Medjay badge from Cleopatra. Now Cleopatra, as the as the detailing underneath the golden Medjay badge stipulates, Cleopatra understands what a Medjay's oldest duty is, and that's to serve the pharaoh, a true and just leader appointed by the gods themselves. She believes she is the true pharaoh of Egypt, and in serving her, one serves the true Egypt. She intends to bring the Medjay back into the royal fold, as the Ptolemies have phased them out over the past few centuries. Her badge represents the license to kill on behalf of the gods and goddesses of Egypt, political immunity, and a right to enforce the law above that of mortals. It symbolizes the battle against the order of the ancients. And you'll also notice that the emblem emblazed on the golden Medjay badge is actually the Eye of Horus. So, with that being said, we're going to shoot over to our quests. Now, as you can see, there are 6 in total. 4 are the main missions. Obviously, we have the lizard's mask, crocodile scales, the hyena, and the scarab's sting. The scarab's sting is the lowest level at 15, which is where we're going to try and hit to today. Obviously, we're at level 13, so we only need to go up 2 levels before we can actually start doing that particular part of the main missions. Now, with regards to our side quests, we have Bayek's Promise, which is a continuational side quest mission with regards to the stone circles in Egypt, and those we'll also show you. And we also have Ambush in the Temple. Now this is only a level 6 mission, but it is a little bit away. We need to meet Menehet the priest in the Temple of Sekhmet in Yamul. So we're actually going to shoot over meters to go. So what we are going to do is very quickly call my horse up, wherever my horse is. Come on, boy. Here we go. Out the way, Petita. Now, as you can see, obviously there are a lot of guards. We could have a little fight here, earn a few coins, but what I'm more interested in, obviously for you guys, and to provide you guys with some entertainment, is to actually get down and try and get these missions completed. Now, as you can see, just
Hush
here,
your
there is a
racket,
side quest.
Auntie. You will just make the hippos excited. Or call the bandits back.
Is that him?
No.
Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be doing this particular mission because we want to complete the side quest first. So, we will cover these additional missions and bits and pieces in one of our separate videos. But obviously, we have a new area, a new region discovered, which is the Sape Nome. Get out the way. And now we have the Potomus hideout, which I did want to show you guys. But obviously we're not in the position at this moment in time to do so. So we do obviously need to get across here, but as you can see, it isn't going to be that easy. And as you can see, we've got roughly 1,700 meters to go. And just around here somewhere, although I can't quite remember where it is, there is a way down. Or am I on the wrong area? No, it's just here. Now that noise that you heard, which is actually back here, believe it or not, it's actually a crocodile. Now I know you guys haven't seen them yet, but believe me, they are in here. There's a lot of them in here.
Hang on.
There's a level 12 guard, but I is not stopping. So, full pelt. And that guard got past. Again, more guards, but again, I particularly want to try and get this mission done. So we're going to keep running from them. Thank you very much, Fang. You've done really, really well getting us this far. However, for the next point of where we need to get to, we're going to need a boat. So as you... I can hear a crocodile. There he is. Now, as you can see with Senu, we can actually pick up animals as well. So there's a crocodile just there. There's most likely a jaguar or a hyena or something just here, which was resting. But obviously we have items here, which is just there, that we can actually loot. So we're just going to use a little bit of normal speed just to get over here, just in case there are any more crocodiles, because it gives us more opportunity to actually use our bow to try and take them out. So this is actually one of the animal areas, and I completely forgot this one was actually here, which is actually really, really handy. Now as you can see, crocodile, headshot, he's going to try and run. So we've managed to take him out. There is another one around here somewhere. Where is he? So 3 shots with the standard bow. That's him taken out. And there was another one around here somewhere. Where is he? There's one there, one there. That is the one I am looking for. This one here, it's got the little crown, gold crown on him, is actually the leader of all the crocodiles. He is the one that we actually need to take out for the crocodile lair. Now there are layers in regards to the deer, the vultures, hyenas. All of the animals have their own kink as such. Nice little headshot. Did 600 points of damage. It's another little headshot. He's actually taken out. There's another crocodile coming in. You'll see why I'm actually doing this in a moment. Oh, he's the smaller one and he's behind the big one. As per usual. And I completely missed him. Will you run? Anyways. Right. Don't hear anything, we're just going to loot these. Because these are the treasures that we're actually coming after. There is a crocodile just there. And I'm actually out of arrows and he's not had enough. But he is making his way to us. So, get our bombs back up here. And hit him up, and hit him up again, that's him taken out. So, give me 1 second, guys. Where is my little... Right, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that, guys and girls.
I must push on.
And we have 3 guys. Let's have a look, see what these 3 guys are actually up to. These 3 guys are actually walking through, and by the looks of it, they actually have a money pouch, which means they've probably got about 200 coins on them, give and or take. The only issue is we have some crocodiles between us. So, 1, 2, 3. He is dealt with. So just loot him. Run up the tree. Just access, and this is, and I'll show you guys again why I'm actually doing this, because there is actually a reason behind this. Where is the other one? He is over there, right? So we're going to loot him. And you'll notice that as I loot these guys, apart from obviously earning some leather, I'm earning hard leather as well. Now the hard leather is one of the main things that you're actually going to need with regards to trying to obtain... Where's my boat? There's my boat. Trying to obtain certain items in regards to leveling up. So, with that being done and all said, let us shoot back to our boat. I'll show you the guys obviously later on, but first things first, we need to actually get out of here. And I've just noticed there's actually a crocodile sat on the edge of our boat. So obviously whoever had this managed to catch himself a crocodile. I was to say alligator, but they're not. Egypt, so it's definitely crocodile. So as you can see, Lake Mariotis, we've actually done something that's highlighted up. What is it? It's crocodile. So we've actually gone to the Temple of Sekhmet in Yamor, and as you can see, the distance has actually come down really, really quickly. Mainly because I'm actually holding down the R2 button at the moment and actually using our little boost. So we go. There's the hippo. But as you'll notice, with one of the abilities that I unlocked yesterday, every time we enter into a conflict, adrenaline comes up and it will be instantly charged. Now on both of these instances, the adrenaline has actually been at full charge, which means if I was to draw my shield and sword, I would be able to set up for a charge attack. Whoops. That's actually what I was trying to show you guys last time, but it didn't quite work that way. But as we can see, we are now 83 meters from where we need to be. Covered a lot of distance, because this is where we are, just down here, and where we were is all the way up here. Now, as you can see, that is a large amount of distance to cover. There is also a viewpoint just here. There's a viewpoint just here that we can obviously hit up as well, which I am going to do, considering the mission that we're going to probably have in a moment. Now, our viewpoint is actually going to be just at the top of here. Now, where we were playing other Assassin's Creed games, obviously we had trouble trying to climb. As you can see, with Bayek, climbing is a lot more easier. So, I'm just going to race up here. As you can see, our distance is increasing, but it's not because we're actually going further away, it's just because we're going up. Yeah, I thought that was going to hurt. So, here we are. Whoa, Bayek, that was a close one. Right. So, a little hit triangle press. And as you guys can see, we are right on the edge of the lake. And the synchronization is complete. World map is updated. Sin's perceptions increased. Another 100 experience, which is really what we're after. Takes us a little bit further in. Obviously, as you guys can see, apart from obviously the birds, we have the pyramids of Giza over in the distance. We have the Sahara Desert to our back. And we have a long way to go down. So another leap of faith. Easier to find than others. Some are actually hidden. Now, we need you. So, this is Menehet, who we
Bayek! What good fortune! I thought
time.
It would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menehet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course, of course. At the moment of your pleasure.
Menehet, the priest of the temple, and now we need to speak to him again to start the tour. So
Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menehet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menehet will do, for one as good as family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
So, the next step. A gift to the goddess Sekhmet. And Menehet's children.
Oh, vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Ah, sit down. There's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4-1, huh?
You taught us to secure every advantage possible over a Tander's foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path!
So now, we need to find Soris, Hasina, Kiba, and Nala. So,
Semu.
quick hit on Senu, and as you can see, Senu becomes extremely useful. Now, as you'll notice, there's actually a couple of icons left up. So, we just spin Senu around. Senu, as you can see, and here, finds us the first, and then starts locking in onto the second. There's the second one. There's the third, and last but not least, looks like he's actually gone past Senu. He's very close to us. So that actually means we're going to need to move Senu. So, we just move Senu out the way. And there is one just there. So, as you can now see, if I just scan round, you can see the 4 children that we've managed to locate. Obviously there's one just out here.
You found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Naila. You're getting in the priest's way.
So now, we need to try and find the other 3.
Hey,
So, we have one that's just out here. Or not, as the case may be.
Naila, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple.
Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there.
Now, as you can see, just here, we have a wooden fence. Now, although the young lady himself can't break through, either using R1 or R2 will allow you to use either your light or heavy attacks in regards to actually trying to break this. So, quick load up of a heavy attack.
This
and
way.
Easily dealt with.
Through the tunnel.
So this will
Thank
actually
you, Uncle
allow
Bayek.
Go straight home.
Kiba out, as you can see, from the inside of the temple, and will obviously allow him to make his way back to his father or his mother. Now, we have 2, and both of them are up.
Beast, you will meet him.
Now that he has just released is a hyena.
Sorry! Stay back!
The Soris has released the hyena, easily dealt with and taken care of. kids. And now, we need to make our way up.
Your father wants you to go home.
And I prefer to stay with you.
And here is the last.
Asina,
Here is
you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank.
That's the last of the children. I will tell Menehet that the children are safe.
So now we need to make our way back down to Menehet. So, and here, we just interact. O you who are responsible for the eternal stars that burn in front of Ra, prepare the way for Unus, so that Unus can protect us from the fierce and forbidden forces of the night. It's just one of the scrolls that we will see throughout the actual game itself. Taking a little shortcut. As you can see, we now need to make our way down.
Look at this! Fraud abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Wow. So, here we have Menehet.
Menehet,
And as we
your
return-
brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
So, that quest is now completed.
That was the fourth
with-
tourist this week to shout at me.
Menehet, and now we need to pick up on this particular side quest. Now, as you can see, there are actually two here. Ulterior Motive is the one that's highlighted. This is a level 7 mission, which we are going to pick up. So now we need to investigate the issue at hand. So we need to meet with merchants in the Yamil market. Some merchants will be willing to speak of the false icons. And with regards to Egypt, the cat or a feline as such is considered sacrilege. Cats were used as protectors of the underworld of dead. And one of the actual lion, or one of the actual goddesses I should say, was a lion who is Sekhmet. So with that being said, we also have just here.
Without it, my spirit cannot follow my wives to the field of reeds.
We have a couple of guys. So obviously we have
No one
mission
can
here.
help me.
This is
No
Rita,
one
and we will
has seen
discuss
my
Rita
book.
in our next video. And now
Out of the
we need
road!
to have a quick word with this guy.
Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Magi? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When their leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Magi is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
So that's another quest for us to work on.
Did you hear where the
Mostly
bandits meant to go?
we'll-
Oh, the leader told the others to meet him at the necropolis, I think.
We live nearby.
I am not going home until I...
Father, The book is
But
gone.
as I was saying, that particular mission we will look at
You will
completing.
find Mother in the field of reeds without it.
But
I
for
promise.
starters, we need to complete the investigation.
This looks
So
like
this-
a child made it.
These cat mummies are false!
we hit the Animus Pulse. As you can see, we need to speak with these guys.
My sister told me she bought
Greetings.
a...
I am...
You have come to the right place, Neb. We have everything you could possibly want.
What I want is to ask about false idols sold at the market.
I have heard rumors of such, but there is nothing to them. Now leave if you want to avoid trouble.
Charming.
I won't pay 1 drachma for this.
Okay.
These
we'll
cat
move on to
mummies
the
are
next guy.
false!
So this is our next guy that we need to speak with.
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
So, we need to actually meet these guys where the village itself moves into farmland. So, got roughly about 350 odd meters to go, and as you can see, it is very, very quickly coming down. So,
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
that's a lion. Then I'm like, how did you tame that? But it's not. It's a goat. So as you can see, we are now outside of the actual area. And this is actually where we need to be. So, very quick ride. We've managed to get here. The merchant is on his way to the farm. So what I'm going to do, disappear into the reeds, or into the corn, hold down our little window button, and as you can see, day now becomes night. There is Fang. And the guy we're waiting for should be just here. So, now we speak.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. Seek evil, and you will always find it. The path to knowledge is perilous.
So that's 2 down. Aren't really that good. I normally prefer to take on a bow. But as you can see, it's pretty easy to take out these guys. So, these guys now dealt with. Speak back again with the merchant.
A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head.
True. Bye. So, quick look
Destroying
in
these
here.
forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. Ezra lives. What a disgrace.
Now, as you'll notice, this piece of parchment has a blue arrow over. Bucket, you're the one best merchants we deal with. I think that's supposed to say you're one of the best merchants we deal with. Continue the good work. We're going to send you a big stock of mummies. We need them to be sold by the end of the month. So, now we need to get to the actual encampment to actually destroy the mummies. And it looks like Fang has done a runner. So a quick whistle, call him back. Now I have one predator bow arrow, and I have a stock of 33 normal, which means we're going to need to be quiet and most likely attack from a distance. So as you can see, objects in proximity, need to call in Senu. Know exactly who is where. So we have one guy just there. We have horses, we have a guy just here, a guy just here. That is the area that we need. The leader is there with another person, and we have another person just here. And there is, just here, another item that we can actually loot. So, as you can see, here is another guy on horseback. It's most likely a roaming patrol. So a quick look with Senu actually shows us quite a lot of the area. This guy's actually heading out towards us. So, that being said, that guy's on horseback. I'm actually going to jump off a Fang. And as you can see, this guy is now level 6. We've locked onto a headshot. As he gets closer, obviously the orange bar will increase. Once we draw, we can take him out. Now, as you'll notice, we've kind of gone into like a little time freeze zone, which is extremely handy when we are at extreme close range. And I'll pick up the arrow, thank you. That is actually the leader. Well, I missed. Headshot to take him out. As you can see, Senu above, that's what the shadow was. Now we're actually in range of the bandit camp. This is the Eremoth hideout. And here's our next guy that we need to deal with. So, up, breathe in. Guy taken out. Now as you'll notice, there is a little white icon that came up. That's because there's actually someone coming towards us. It's him taken out. That's him taken out. And as you can see,
I should not be seen in this area.
Down. Now I have looted, or picked up the loot I should say, which actually gave us coins. But I also managed to get the arrow as well. Now I am creeping through. Obviously we have the hidden blade, so we can actually do an assassination. This loot bag. Quick Animus Pulse. As you see, there are lines that are dotted everywhere. Actually shows us where we actually need to go. And it actually shows where we have stuff that we can loot. So that is one item. There are arrows, so I'm definitely looting them. Come on, Bayek. So that gives us our arrows stocks full. Quick break on that one. Break on that one. So it still leaves a few. We have one over there. We have one just there. And one just there.
Menehet will rest easy now that this is done.
And as you can see, our icon has now changed back to a distance icon. And this is actually showing that we actually need to travel back. Obviously, before we do, we'll have a quick run round to make sure we've got everything that we need to pick up. There's 3 items over there. Oof, I forgot all about that guy down there. So, quick grab that. Charge back into the Aramis hideout. That's them 3, and I think there was 3 up here. And that should be there's one around here. Right. So with that being done and all said, calling Fang. So we left at the top of the dune. And we now head back. Vulture didn't seem too happy about being disturbed. So now we need to speak with Menehet at the Temple of Sekhmet in Yamor. Yeah, sorry about that, Fang. Yeah, running into trees kind of hurts the animals, so if you can avoid doing it, it's a good idea.
Whoa!
Some things he won't jump over, some things he will. It can get kind of annoying when you expect him to jump something and he won't. But there are also points in time where you'll expect him to run through some of the water, and the water will actually be a lot deeper than what you anticipate, and you'll actually be thrown off. So, that being said, a quick charge. As you can see, we're now back into town. From 1,000 meters, we're pretty much down to 300-ish, give or take. We have another little side quest even. And as you can see, we're very quickly making our way back down. The colleague issue that we need to deal with, which we will be doing in our next video. Here. And here it's Menehet. So.
Here you are.
I have dealt with the trafficking of false mummies.
Thank you.
And now we speak with Menehet.
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle.
Kind of wondering why
Our
I'm still
goddess
wearing a
Sekhmet
shirt.
defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
And
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
As you can see, that's another 600
Pamu does like a drink
experience.
now and again.
Puts us just under level 14. So a quick hold of the options button allows us to accept all of the quests that come up. Obviously we need to find Pamu, who obviously, as he said, likes to drink. So, we need to check out the tavern. So, obviously, to make sure we got the right quest. Bless me. And apologies if I just deafened you. So, as I was saying, wow. Our next mission is not the Book of the Dead, but the Lady of Slaughter. So, Yamu's creation of the battle between Sekhmet and Iset is jeopardized by the absence of Sekhmet's fighter, and it's up to Bayek to help. So this also provides us with 800 experience and a legendary outfit. So we need to bring Pamu, we need to find Pamu first and bring him to Menehet. So make sure we're locked onto that. Now we need to find the tavern. And if I remember rightly, the tavern is down here on the right hand side. I can't remember which way I came last time. Down there. Up over to the pier.
I have not
I
seen
remember
my
coming
husband
here.
since yesterday. Help me find him.
Because I stopped there to pick him up. So once I'd done that, I then came up here. This is the housing area. Aha. And there we go, we've managed to lock on after getting close enough to the guy himself. That is the blacksmith. I'm assuming further on. Here he is. And that's how awkward it can
This
be
must
when
be
you're trying
Pamu.
to find details.
The man
or
stinks
trying to
of
find
beer.
items when not using Senu. So obviously Senu will be the one the easiest way.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
So as I was saying, after the young lady interrupts, using Senu is extremely handy. Now obviously you can see how far I've run to how close he was actually to the temple. So, if I had used Senu, I would have been able to identify him. I would have been able to get there a lot quicker. And I wouldn't have had to run at least half the way in the wrong direction. So, that being said, we are now back at the temple. Obviously on our way to Menehet. Now if I remember rightly, he's actually doing his round, so he should be just through here. Yes, he's down here. Nattering with somebody.
Menehet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight!
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi. You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.
So, now we need to run all the way back. I said run back all the way back to the main courtyard. Hi, Fang. Ah, High Priest.
Your Holiness, I am here to fight for Sekhmet.
You're not Pamu. He was meant to play Sekhmet.
Pamu is ill. He is recovering at the temple.
Fine. Follow me.
So, as you can see, Bayek is loading up for the fight. So he's dressed in the outfit
Do
of
not
Sekhmet.
fear. Sekhmet will receive a fine tribute.
We give thanks for your presence on this
And this
sacred
is
night.
the outfit.
We
Fully
invite
shielded
your witness on the solemnity
with the helmet.
It is not like you to waver before a fight, Bayek.
We unveil to you a ritual that has guarded us for century upon century.
Now we could run
Make
straight.
every eye to look upon only to your hearts. Isfet, the evil one, shall smite the goddess. And condemn Yamu to 100 seasons of darkness.
Who's
But
quite sizable.
should your hearts be pure, the goddess shall favor us, shielding us from the obscurity of chaos. Let the battle begin!
Your fighter can't lose!
Since a time unknown, Sekhmet the lioness has seen Ifrit's greed. Ifrit was once husband to Ma'at, goddess of all. Tampering with her scales of judgment, he grew fat on the souls of mortals. Ma'at cast him out of the hall of justice. In his hunger, he returned. But Sekhmet knew his heart and guarded the door against him.
Uncle Bayek is a good
Their
fighter.
battle
I watched him
lasted
fight a wild
20
beast.
days and nights before Sekhmet subdued the Lord of Chaos. The warrior of Sekhmet. Sekhmet.
So as you can see, with a couple of expert hits, with a lot of expert hits, Bayek is able to complete the fights.
I could swear you were the Blood Eater herself.
Ah. Oh, the priest's recounting of the battle between the goddess and Isfet was new to me.
It is a tale of his own invention. You will not hear it outside Yamu. Would that you'd agree to stay with us longer. But I know that greater duties call you.
I'll say goodbye to the children before I leave.
Do so. They'll miss you. You are always welcome in Yamu, whenever your journeys bring you to our gnome.
Another 800 experience, which will push us right over into level 14. One ability point.
Keep the mask and staff of the goddess as poor tokens of our respect.
And the outfit of Sekhmet. So, that completed, that opens us up into new options. Now as you can see, obviously we have the blue triangle again. Now as we saw in the last episode, the blue triangle was actually a assassin or a Medjay that had been killed, and we had to track down his killers. In this particular instance, we have this young lad.
Medjay, a shipment of weapons has gone missing. If you were to find it, I think you might find something of interest. Feel free to grab what you'd like from the stash.
And this is Rita. Rita is a young lad who appears to have no parents, but is able to provide us with quite a few rare items. Now, let's interact with Rita. As you can see, we have the options of buying carbon crystals at 3,000 coin each, or a Heka chest.
Clear the way.
It contains one rare or legendary weapon or shield, or sometimes something of even greater value. Opens automatically on purchase. So obviously to show you guys what this actually looks like, I'm going to hold down the X button. You can see, it's actually given us the legendary unicorn mounts. Obviously with the carbon crystal, as you guys can see, it gives us a carbon crystal, which is extremely handy. Now we can, using the left and right D-pad, choose exactly how many we obviously want to buy. Obviously you can't go over what coinage you have, so there's no chance of actually trying to do it the hard way and trying to rip him off. It's extremely smart for a young lad. But as he said,
Medjay, great warrior, come. I sell you what you want. You need it, I have it. If I don't have it, you don't need it. Redda has your back in these desolate lands.
You are but a boy. How did you come by such fine treasure?
Plucked from the ancient lands of the desert, the sunken vessels of the Nile, refined by handmaidens of the gods. Weaponry forged in Nubian mines, Persian jewels, and Assyrian treasures. I have it all.
I see. You are well traveled for such a young man.
Old wisdom, Neb. I have acquired from long nights in the desert with my camel.
I will see what you have.
Come, look around. If you want, good Neb, I have other jobs too.
So this is the Nomad's Bazaar. The small blue icon will lead, hopefully, to a little blue camel, as you can see. The camel icon shows you where Reader, the merchant's position, is on the map. Reader offers a wide variety of very rare goods. Be sure to check with him regularly, as his stock changes weekly. It actually changes almost every single time you go to him. Every day, Reader offers a new quest to help someone in need. Succeed before the time runs out, and you'll be greatly rewarded for your efforts. So, as we saw, he did mention a chest that had been taken. So we're going to need to... Where is Shane? Thank you, Shane. We're going to need to go and get that for him. And it's obviously going to give us a rare weapon. Or shield, or a mount, or something. But it's always worthwhile doing. So, with that being said, we need to actually go this way.
Whoa.
Quick jump off the bang. Quick jump onto the boat. And a quick R2 charge. And we're off. And as you can see, we hit a crocodile. So as I was saying, as you can see, this is the way that we have to go. And again, shooting across Lake Mini, it's Minnesota, but it's not. It's whatever the lake's called. We're going to shoot across it, and as you can see, cut down some of the time. Now if you're wondering why the location is marked, it's actually a loot option at that particular point. That's why that's come up, where we can obviously try and get a few additional items, earn some additional coins, probably get a rare item and or two. But most of the time, the items that you're looking for are the carbon crystals, and they are most of the time in the forts that you can actually take on. Sometimes you will find them in triremes. Sometimes you'll get lucky there'll be a trireme like that, which in this case is the Maliale Anchorage area, and on that particular trireme there are lions. So it's one easy way to get hold of a lion skin. Now, as you'll notice, the icon itself has disappeared. If we switch the shit around, that's because it's actually on that trireme. Now, the reason I've actually come past is because of this boat that's actually coming towards us right now. As you can see, it's actually got a couple of guys on it who are level 15. We'll do a couple of headshots. It doesn't look like I'm going to get a headshot on here very easily. So, quick jump off of that one, quick jump onto this one, grab our arrows back, try and get hold of the boat, come on, pick the boat up. Right, it's not going to allow me to nick his boat, so first things first, get rid of him. So I'm just going to dump it, literally dump him over the end. So with this boat, it allows us to get a little bit closer. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to get attacked. It's just that they see the boat, they automatically identify it as one of their own. So there's an opportunity of getting a lot closer without actually getting shot
at. I must be careful now.
So as you can see, this boat is actually coming a lot closer. And that is the chest that we're actually after.
Hang on. You must die!
Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Charge attack. Quickly takes him down.
Hey now!
Do I want to chance it? Yes.
You are dead!
No, I'm not, because you're going to have company. Now he's going to try to take on the lion. Took a hit from both sides. I don't know where the other arrow comes from. The other arrows actually come from over there. So, quick scoot up onto the top here. See if we can take these guys out. And actually looks like... Ow! Whoa, that was so close to getting him, I can't believe I actually missed. Stands up.
You will regret that.
So that's one down. And that's... I actually got him in the head. I'm actually surprised at that. Now, as you can see with that particular that particular bow, it's actually given us an effect. That's one very annoyed lion. So 717 hit on him. And you see, that red 77 means he's actually being poisoned, which is one of the side effects of the actual bow. Now, he is down. The other lion doesn't seem to be down, even though he did take a headshot. Now he's going to take a butt shot. And as you can see, this Tyreen very easily taken over. So, loot that, that gets us the new hunter bow. Location completed, Mariana Anchorage. Also gets us a lion skin. And another lion skin. We also need to complete the mission we initially come out here for, which is to deal with the missing items. So, unfortunately there wasn't a way of stacking up our arrows on that ship, so I'm just going to shoot across. Obviously, as you guys can see, loot this. And just go across that. Who's decided who wants to try and attack us? So now we need to get out of the area that the crocodile is attacking us, so that we can actually try and locate the item. Now, there's a crocodile there, there, and over there. There's another one over there, and this one here. One there, and as you see, quite a few. We also have one just here, which is making his way in, one just there. As you can see, quite a few crocodiles in this area. That can make actually swimming in this area an absolute nightmare. If you are lucky enough to be able to hit them at the right speed, can, as you have seen earlier, take them out. I'm going to try and do right here. Unfortunately not, but it's annoying. So, does mean I am now going to try and make a run for it, try and get somewhere like here. So it gives me the opportunity of taking these guys out, using the bow, or at least trying to drive them off. One dealt with. One in the head. Go on. Start playing the game tag. One over there. One there. He got hit as well, so he's going to have a little two-handed shot. Any more for any more? There is one I can hear him. Where is he? So they're over there trying to take out the boat. I can hear another one. I'm actually trying to guide these shots towards the head, because obviously the head shots are a lot better, as you can see. They do a lot of damage. The bonus of the head shots this is really not easy, especially when they decide to hide. Oh, missed it. And these, I know I'm probably wasting them. There we go, he came up. So, quick Animus Pulse, and it will show everything that I have the opportunity of looting now. And as you can see, we have something else here. So, quick grab onto Senu. So as I said, crocodiles is there, and there is one just there. That's him dealt with, and quietened down. And obviously we have one here. Dealt with as well. So another little Animus Pulse, just to reconfirm. And as you can see, most of the crocodiles are actually now gone. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Up the pole. Okay, where did he go? Now, because of that crocodile, I can't actually call him Senu at the moment. Because we are in a heightened state. Now, I don't hear him. I would naturally assume it's him. It's not. He's just there. Just being ever so quiet. But it cost him in the end. So where was I? 7, I think that's 8. We have some icons over here. 8. Ooh. That's 9. And a couple of icons here. One more. Where was it? Right. Can't remember where the other one was. Let's see if I can. Can't see it. But if there is one there, you can always come back and get him. And here we have the crocodile's nest. This is where we were actually earlier doing the crocodile lair, and that's one of the items that we actually got from the crocodile lair. Now here is the chest.
As Veda claimed, this is it.
Kind of wondering why I've jumped up here. We have the Phalanx Shield. It's a level 14. A classic defensive weapon used by the Ptolemaic infantry units. Now, to give you an idea on how these items are provided, I don't actually have this item in my main game. I've never actually come across this personally. This is the first time I've actually come across it. So, it is something specific for basically the YouTube channel. That being said, we have another croc. And I didn't say you could steal my stuff. I can hear another one in the water. Where is he? Right, Senu. Right, that's a dead croc. There's another croc just there. We have something up here. Ooh. We have men. We will go and have a look and see what they're there at Lake Mariotis. I know it's something like Minnesota. Right, so first thing first, let's return. So, where did this croc go? We're going to get these bits. Don't know what you're hiding for. 2 guys to make our way up. We should be able to take them out without a problem. One down. 2 down. I'm conscientious that there is a crocodile down there. So, dual swords, level 14, and it is a rare item as well. So, that is all of that done. as you can see, we haven't quite made it up to level 15 to be able to go and get a start on the Scarab missions. For that reason, we won't be doing that part of the actual main mission today, because I am conscientious that we have an hour and 18 minutes into the video itself. For that reason, what I will try and do is actually have another live stream tomorrow, hopefully in between. Hello. I suspect foul play.
Oh, what is this?
Avenge Visage 61. Now I have a sneaky feeling this will be one of the only times I can show you this. It is actually on the guys on the boats.
I'll have your gun!
Hippo at the moment. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. Oh, I don't believe this. I'm actually completely out of ammo. Wasn't how I'd originally planned on doing it. Wow. Now, am I going to get lucky and have the spoils of all of it? Yes, because there's the hippo. So I get to loot the hippo. Ouch. For that and that reason only, I'm going to set you alight.
The end has come for you.
I really did not think of that. Come on then, if you want to come aboard my ship. To which you should have thought about that. So, I'm going to confirm the kill for this guy. Doesn't look like there's a fox or hippos about, so I'm going to take a chance very quickly. Jump across. I see we are going to need to confirm the kill. So as you can see, that's another quest completed. We've avenged the Visage 61, it's given us another couple of hundred experience. Put us just under level 15. So let me think, where are we? We are Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm actually off for work tomorrow. And I do plan... Ooh, that reminds me. Before we actually finish this video, because that's what I was actually going to start doing and wrapping this up. That does remind me. I had probably one of the quietest but best Christmases as such, personally, this year. Although I was working Christmas Eve night DJing, I actually got a few items that were purchased for me because obviously people I know have said they like the stuff that I do, they've watched, they haven't subscribed, they haven't liked the videos, but they've seen the stuff. and they like what I do, so they're going to subscribe, they're going to like the channel, they're going to support me. For that reason, I actually have 3 games here that are still in the cellophane wrapping that have been basically given to me, unwanted Christmas presents as such. Whether you want to call it that, whether you just want to say people are trying to help me, to me it doesn't matter, because it allows me to provide content for you guys. So, we have, obviously, if you go back through the videos on my channel, you'll see that we did start doing Watch Dogs. We are going to return to Watch Dogs. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow in regards to Watch Dogs, as well as Need for Speed Payback, again Assassin's Creed Origins, because one of the games we were given, as you guys can see, is Watch Dogs 2. There's a lot of hype at the moment about how it's not as good as Watch Dogs 1, but we will reserve judgment in regards to this. It is an 18 rated game, so I am going to throw that right out there now. So there will be warnings, there will be things that I'm going to do in regards to these videos to signify that this is a 18 plus rated game. A couple of the other games that we obviously have, one is rated 12 and one is rated 16. The rated 16 game that I've been provided is the brand new WWE WWE 2K18, which has, who's that? That is Seth Rollins on the front, obviously with the official WWE holographic foil logo as well. So we will be looking at doing them in the future. Let me just get them out of the way. And one game that I've really been trying to get my hands on, that I really wanted to do, it's going to take some time. You guys have probably seen from the flashes of the actual case, is The Sims 4. I originally started playing Sims on the PC, so we are going to be looking at doing some Sims 4 on the live stream options for the PS4, until obviously I can get the computer back up and running. Hopefully that's going to be, I'm going to say, in a couple of weeks time, because I get paid for my main job in a couple of weeks time. So I'm actually hoping that I'm going to be able to go out, buy a additional hard drive that's going to be specifically for doing my YouTube videos. I've already got my Elgato stuff saved on my main drive. I just need to increase the amount of RAM that's in it. I need to increase the motherboard, processor options. I also need to improve the graphics card options on it so it runs properly. Once that's all done, hopefully in a couple of weeks time, as I said, we will be able to do stuff again on the PC, and we will also start being able to do things on the PS3. So things like Need for Speed Most Wanted, a lot of the Need for Speed titles, the Metal Gear Solid range is going to then come to the channel, because a lot of that is PS2, PS3 based. Again, Sims 4 we will be doing on live stream, but we will also be doing The Sims 2, The Sims 3, The Sims 4. We're going to do the entire series, the entire franchise of basically Metal Gear Solid, Assassin's Creed, WWE, because I've got some of them for the PS2 and 3. We're going to be doing things like Guitar Heroes as well, depending on whether you guys actually want to see it, because I actually say it because I've actually got one here for the PS3. I've actually got a couple. What have we got? We've got The Legends of Rock. That one actually feels quite heavy, which is the greatest hits. I'm actually wondering, why is that so heavy? That is heavy because of the size of the manual. Jesus, that is huge. And we also have The Warriors of Rock. So we'll be doing things like that as well on the channel through the PS3. But as I said, and as I always say on these videos, please make sure you leave a like on the video. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel. We know that the channel is very young. The stuff on it doesn't come up as often as what I would like it to, but as you guys are seeing, I am making the conscious effort to try and get at least a half-hour video for you guys, even if there isn't a lot done in these live stream videos. I do plan the start of February to take an actual week off of work, with that week off of work, hopefully, again, as I said, my PC will be up and running. I'll have everything set up. We'll be able to do, hopefully, a lot of videos in regards to certain games on the PS3, PS4, PC base, and we'll be able to provide a lot more content to you once I can get myself ahead as such to where I am uploading, say, once every 2 days, once every 3 days, and I've got that regular upload coming, and I've got a stockpile of videos where I can keep doing these for you. Hopefully things will then start to churn out and we can start doing everything the way it should be done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have doing this for you. We're actually going to leave back in the middle of Lake Minnesota, and we will catch you next time as we look on to Yamu behind us, the forests and the mountains to our left, Alexandria ahead of us, and the Sahara Desert to our right. I will see you again next time in another video, and hopefully tomorrow when we do the next video we'll be able to hit level 15. We'll be able to go after the Scarab, so we'll have some major content coming to you guys in regards to taking this guy out, as well as our Need for Speed Payback, and hopefully, if I can get one of these loaded up quick enough, either a little bit of The Sims, WWE, and or Watch Dogs. I am Killnar2002 signing out. Take care.